Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Rosalia and this is RozayReads. So today I'm going to be doing something a little bit more experimental. I'm going to be asking ChatGPT on my phone how many pages I should read in a day for a week. So on that note, I'm going to be just letting you know I'm going to be using the books on my physical TBR since I'm also doing my physical TBR challenge. And we're just going to ask ChatGPT how many pages I should read today. So let's go. Alright, so I asked ChatGPT how many pages I should read today, and I told them to just pick a random number because it was asking me too many questions, and I don't care. I just surprised me on a number. So what they said is to read 85 pages today. So I have two books I want to choose from. I have Words of Radiance by Brandon Sanderson. This was also my April TBR. And I'm actually almost done. I'm about 80% of the way through, and I just want to finish this book. So I'm going to probably be working a bit on this today. Probably let's just say 50 pages because I already read about 50 pages of this morning. And then I am also going to be picking up Remarkably Bright Creatures by Shelby Van Pelt. This was the book that got chosen from my physical TBR jar. As you can see here, this is a little physical TBR prompt. So I am going to also try to be touching on this today as well. So that is all I have for you, and I'll update you guys along the way. Good morning, guys. Today is Monday, April 28th, and today we're going to be doing another day where ChatGPT controls my reading. So I was supposed to read 85 pages per ChatGPT's request, and we did it, guys. I read 103 pages. I can't believe it. I read 37 pages from this, so I'm about here on Remarkably Bright Creatures by Shelby Van Pelt. It's kind of just giving a premise of the general, so not like the general overview of the characters. So there's not much going on right now, but so far so good. And then with Words of Radiance, I read up to page 921. So combining these two books together, combining Words of Radiance and Remarkable Bright Creatures, I read a total of 103 pages. So we're going to see today how many pages ChatGPT wants us to read. Let's go. So I asked ChatGPT how many pages I'm going to read today, and I told them to surprise me. And so they told me to read 123 pages today. So we'll see if we could do that. I think we could do it, guys. It's 20 more pages from yesterday, and yesterday was fairly, doable. So I think we could do this. 123. Yeah. So today I'm just gonna be going to get my hair done, and then I also need to study for my final because I'm a little bit behind on my lectures, guys. Sorry. So we're going to be doing that. We're going to be going probably to a cafe to study and read. And yeah, that's mainly what I have today. So I will see you guys. Hi everyone, welcome back. So today is April 29th. Yeah. Today is April 29th, Tuesday, and last night I read 40 no. Yeah, I read 61 pages from Remarkably Bright Creatures. And then on my other book, Words of Radiance, I went to sleep last night uh pretty late, but I only got to read, so last night I read from my ebook on my Kindle from the Words of Radiance ebook, and I only got 20 pages in before I fell asleep. So with that, I read a total of, 81 pages. Yeah, so I read a total of 81 pages last night. Did not complete the challenge last night. It's okay. I failed ChatGPT. Totally fine. But that means that I eventually need to maybe complete 42 pages in the future. But for today, let's see what ChatGPT wants me to read. So they said that they want me to read 30 pages, which is very doable. So because of that, I'm thinking of adding the 42 pages onto today, and so reading a total of 72 pages. So that's what I'm going to do today, and I'm going to just keep on updating you. See you. Hey guys, so today is Wednesday, and I just wanted to update you guys really quickly on how many pages I read last night. So last night I was supposed to read 81, or yesterday I was supposed to read 81 pages, and I did complete that goal. I read exactly 100 pages from Remarkably Bright Creatures. So that is perfect. So today that means, oh, sorry, yesterday I was supposed to read 30 pages, like for sure. But since the day before that, I didn't complete like 42 pages. I was 42 pages off my goal. So I added the 42 to the 30, so total 72. So I completed that challenge. I read 100 pages last night, or I guess in the evening, yesterday. Oh my gosh. 100 pages. I read 100 pages yesterday. And so I completed that goal. So today I'm just going to ask to see how many pages I need to read today. Today I'm just doing like tons of like errands and chores around the house just because I need to get my life together, guys. I have been procrastinating on doing the chores. So today has been just literally chores this whole morning. But I just wanted to ask ChatGPT because I didn't get a chance yet today to record. So, okay, so I asked how many pages I should read today, and they said to read 57 pages, which is, I think we could do it, guys. Like, I've been getting really into my book right now, Remarkably Bright Creatures, and it's just starting to pick up and come together, like the characters in the story. So I'm excited to see how it goes and what happens. But I'm starting to suspect some things that are meant to be a mystery, but I don't know. I have like a huge hunch on like what's gonna happen, which is fine. I've been liking the story so far. Anyways, I am probably going to keep studying for my final today, and then also just completing some chores and watching my show. You guys know the show. So yeah, I'm gonna do that today, and I will keep you guys updated. Hello. So I just want to quickly update you guys because first off, I got a new oh my gosh, I can't speak. I got a ring light. So we fancy now. Okay, this is serious. So that's what's going on. So besides that, I did read a bit from the book. Oh, actually, I've just been like listening to the audiobook for Remarkably Bright Creatures. And I read so far 37 pages today, or I at least listened to the audiobook 37 pages today. So, It's not a lot, but we're making progress. You know what I mean? So we have 20 more pages to read to get to that 57 page mark that we need to accomplish today. So that will get done. That's literally all I have for you. I mainly wanted to just show off that I have a ring light now. You guys probably don't care. So that's it. See you guys. Bye. Hey y'all, today is Thursday, May 1st, and I finished Remarkably Bright Creatures yesterday. Even though I was supposed to read only 57 pages yesterday, I read 100. And don't mind me, I'm literally just doing my hair. Okay, guys, this is just like a little chat. So, anyways, I finished the book Remarkably Bright Creatures last night, and it was good. I really did enjoy it. Um, I think that some parts were a little bit too slow. Like, this one's a really difficult one for me. Alex, what is happening? Guys, don't worry, it'll work out. Okay, so I think this one was a really difficult one for me to like rate. In the end, I did give it 4.25 stars because I was really conflicted in the pacing of the story. So, this story, I don't know if I told you guys, but this story follows different perspectives. There is a woman named Tova. She's an older woman named Tova. She lost her son on a supposed suicide, and then afterwards, she did lose her husband due to old age. So she is basically all by herself. She does have a group of friends, but of course, she knows that those friends have children and they have and grandchildren and people that could take care of them in the end. However, she just realizes that she has no one to have support from, no one to support. So she is basically going through that. And to distract herself, she works at the local aquarium where we get to meet a giant Pacific octopus named Marcellus. And Marcellus is a character in himself, and he is also at the end of his life. He is, I believe, no, I believe 4 years old, and giant Pacific octopuses typically live up till 4 years old. Um, and so he's nearing the end of his life as well. And so Tova is the only one that kind of actually starts to speak with him and forms a relationship with this giant Pacific octopus. And what I really enjoyed was getting the perspective of Marcellus. And I just thought that was a really lovely piece of, I guess, writing on the author's part. And then we're also later introduced to another character named Cameron, who doesn't know his mother, doesn't know his dad, and he is basically on the search to find his father. And so basically, it kind of is a mesh between his life coming into the small, quaint town where Tova lives, and it kind of just delves into that. And I don't want to give anything away, but it really is a heartfelt story that definitely deals with loss and what it means to be remembered um, when you're older. And then also, I think a really big theme is also at least I felt like, that rekindling love and hope that you find at the end of life. And it touched on that a lot as well. And I just thought that was really beautiful. And the reason why I didn't give it 5 stars was, like I said earlier, I just thought that the pacing was pretty slow at times, which I felt like the novel did what it was supposed to do, but I think that it just wasn't really, like, the pacing wasn't really, like, for me, I guess you could say, if that makes sense. But yeah, I gave that one 4.25 stars. I know I said that like 5 freaking times already, but that's my final rating for that. And yesterday it was a total of 157 pages. Guys, we did it. Look at my hair. So we read 157 pages today. So we read well above the pages that we were supposed to read, which was over like 100, since we were supposed to read only 57. So today, let's figure out how many pages we're supposed to read. All right, so I asked ChatGPT, and they told me to read 150 pages today. I sometimes have to ask it to give me like a bigger number, because typically he gives, like, ChatGPT only gives me like 15 or 20 pages, and I'm like, bro, I could do that. You guys are not here for that. So I just told them, like, I didn't give them a specific number or anything, but I just told ChatGPT to give me a bigger number than like they usually do, and they gave me 150, guys. So we'll see how that goes. So as my hair kind of sets in, I did pick up my next read. Since I did not touch Words of Radiance at all yesterday, I want to focus on that for sure. But I also picked out Chain Gang All Stars by Nana Kwame Brenya. I totally probably butchered that, but I'm gonna pick this up. I actually did a TBR jar, a throw at my cat, and my cat picked out this for me. So, and this is all on her, guys. So, this one, and then Words of Radiance. That's what I'm going to be focusing on today. All right, I'll keep you guys updated. Hello, everyone. Today is Friday, May 2nd. It's gonna be May. It is May. But just a quick update from yesterday. I was supposed to read 100. Was that 157? Was it? I'm so confused now how many pages I read yesterday. I was supposed to read yesterday. I think it was like 157 or something crazy like that. But I mean, it's not that crazy. But I did not read that many pages. I failed, guys. I still read 55 pages from this bad boy right here. My goal today is hopefully to finish it. I really want to finish it because it's picking up. Like, come on, like, it's picking up like crazy. So I just want to get back into the story, and I'm just so immersed in this book right now. On that note, though, I still want to ask ChatGPT to see my obligated amount of pages I'm supposed to read. So let's do that. All right. So I asked ChatGPT how many pages I should read today, and they told me to read 47. So that is honestly not that bad. So what I think I'm planning on going to do is, since I didn't finish my goal yesterday, I only read 55 pages, I'm going to add the pages from yesterday that I didn't read to today, like I did, like, I think on Tuesday or something like that, because I also failed one of the other days. So I'm going to try that, to make up for it, because we make up stuff here, okay? We do not fail. We are not failures, even if we fail. So that means I'm going to have to read 142 pages today. I think that should be hopefully let's say it's gonna be doable, because this, I think I have like 80 something more pages to get through, and then I might pick up another book. So that's good. That's exciting, getting to a new book. So we will see. Today is pretty slow. I finished my finals yesterday, so that's also a reason why I only got like 50 pages in, but that's not an excuse. We don't do excuses here, guys. Um, I feel like I'm talking like so fast. I'm sorry. Oh, and I had to bring my cat to the vet because he needs his shots. He's laying like right there, right next to me. He like wants to be next to me like constantly, like at all times. Like he's so needy. He's like a needy boy. So that is what we're gonna do today. And honestly, that's really it. Might go out tonight to a restaurant, with some like my husband's coworkers, but other than that, like not really much. So our plan is mainly to read today. So let's do that. Hello guys, it is Sunday. I forgot to update you guys yesterday. I wasn't really feeling that well, but I did complete the challenge though. I actually finished Words of Radiance by Brandon Sanderson yesterday, and it was amazing. 5 stars all around. The characters are just so in depth, and I immediately want to pick up the next book after this. This was amazing, and I guess this is like my first kind of like uh, deep dive into high fantasy, and I feel like I found a genre that I really do enjoy and want to keep continuing. So I'm just gonna savor the next book like I've been savoring this one. I haven't been reading like as vigorously and religiously in the Stormlight Archive as I have been with my other books, just because I want to savor each and every moment. And I think that's what I'm also going to do with the next books after this, just because I know that there's only 5 books out right now, and the next 5 are coming out in like years from now. So I want to savor this as much as I possibly can. On top of that, I immediately picked up Chain Gang All Stars, and I got like halfway through. I'm already on page, like I read like 205 pages yesterday. So that is great. I'm gonna probably try to finish this book today, read the next 200 pages, and I did it, guys. ChatGPT cannot attack me now. I am safe. I am free from the grips of ChatGPT. So I'm just gonna post like right here somewhere how many pages that I read in total for the whole week. Just to sum up everything, I read Remarkably Bright Creatures. I finished the whole book from start to finish within this challenge. I also finished up Words of Radiance in this challenge as well, and then got halfway through Chain Gang All Stars. So I mean, this is not bad at all, not bad at all. That is all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this 1 week challenge, and I just hope to see you guys next time. Bye.